You're 35 and way too old. Let's get a divorce. If you round up, you're basically 40. I'm cutting ties with you as a parent. Just leave.
Could there be anyone else who gets yelled at like this by their husband and son? Especially on their birthday? It seems they no longer consider me as family. But this might be a blessing in disguise. I've been waiting for the perfect moment to get back at them. My name is Darcy, and I'm 34. I live with my 25-year-old husband Sam and our 19-year-old son. I gave birth to Jeff when I was just 16, a single mother. I worked hard to raise him and met my current husband in my late 20s. I'm truly grateful to Sam for accepting me and my child. Because of their close ages, my husband and son are more like buddies than father and son. Even before we got married, Jeff was attached to Sam, which was fine. But as time went on, the way they treated me started to change for the worse. One day, while I was cleaning, I found Jeff lying on the floor. "Hey Jeff, I'm about to vacuum. Can you move?"
What? Just do it when I'm not here.
What's with that attitude? Weren't you supposed to go for a part-time job interview today?
I felt lazy, so I skipped it.
What? We agreed you'd earn your own allowance. I just gave you $300 the other day.
If you're a parent, don't be stingy over $300.
Listen to this recording on my phone. You clearly said you'd earn your own money.
Shut up, old lady. Stop nagging.
When I played the recording, Jeff angrily lashed out. Lately, I've been recording their words because we often argue about who said what. Thankfully, I had this recording. After high school, Jeff neither got a job nor did anything productive. He just lazed around at home. He'd say he's going for a part-time job interview, but would either not show up or quit after a few days. Moreover, his attitude towards me worsened daily. A few years ago, Sam started calling me old, and Jeff picked up on it. While I was still in shock from Jeff's behavior, Sam came downstairs looking grumpy.
What's all this noise? You woke me up.
Sam, please say something to Jeff. He skipped his job interview again.
Oh, is that all? I'm trying to sleep in on my day off. Let me be.
What do you mean? Is that all?
You've been getting angry a lot lately. Is it menopause?
What? It's normal to get mad at a son who does nothing all day.
Whoa, scary. Women do get cranky with age. Watch out, Jeff.
Laughing at his dad's words, Jeff said,
Too funny.
How can they belittle their wife, their mother, to this extent? What on earth did I ever do to you two? Seeing that I wouldn't fight back, my husband and son kept hurling insults at me. Their close bond made them team up and mock me. Lately, they'd intentionally avoid eating the meals I prepared, or wouldn't come home until late at night. Sometimes my husband would even come home smelling of perfume. Can we really call this a family? I've started to wonder. Yet I remember the pain of giving birth to my son, and the man who accepted us and married me. So I tried to keep my reactions neutral. A few months later, I felt a bit brighter that day, because it was my 35th birthday. They might have forgotten, but I didn't care. I decided to treat myself and bought a cake and some appetizers after work. When I got home, surprisingly, both my husband and son were there to greet me. Why are you two here?
What are you talking about, Darcy? It's your birthday, right? Yeah, it's your birthday, so we came home early.
You remembered my birthday?
Of course, we're a family, aren't we? Just sit down, Mom. We've got everything ready.
I'm so happy. Thank you both. Honestly, I was deeply touched. For years, they didn't even remember my birthday. So knowing they cared enough to celebrate was heartwarming. 30 minutes later, my husband and son set the appetizers on plates and put candles on the cake. With big smiles, they said,
Happy birthday, Darcy. Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you both so much.
We know it's been tough. Thanks for everything. Thanks, Mom.
Wait, thanks? Why past tense? I feel like this is a strange way to celebrate. Ignoring my confusion, Jeff urged,
Come on, blow out the candles.
After I did, they both stood up clapping.
Done. Good job. Man, that took forever. Finally free from the old lady.
Wait, what's going on?
Jeff, she still doesn't get it. Come on, Dad, you tell her. I can't stop laughing.
What did I do? I just blew out the candles. They then dropped a bombshell.
We're done with you. You served your purpose. Finally, we're free. Oh, that's right.
What are you talking about?
Don't you get it? We don't need a 35-year-old. We're divorcing. Round it up, and you're 40. We're cutting ties. Just leave.
My husband pulled out divorce papers from his bag and slammed them in front of me.
Here, I prepared everything.
Sam, are you serious about this divorce?
Obviously. Who'd want to be with an old lady like you?
Old lady?
Isn't it obvious? You're 10 years older than me. I don't want to take care of someone like that.
But when we got married, I asked you. I have a child and I'm 10 years older. Are you sure about this?
You were still in your late 20s then, and you were pretty.
But everyone ages. He sighed and mocked.
You think you're so special. Be grateful we even stayed with you past 30.
Jeff added.
Exactly. Did you ever think we needed you?
But I'm your real mother.
Gross. Stop acting all high and mighty. You had me at 16. You're just an old crazy person. We really don't care about you. Just leave.
In that moment, the fragile love I felt for my family shattered. So I'm no longer a part of this family. They've prepared the divorce papers, and even my son has rejected me. Then there's no need for me to endure this any longer. With determination, I signed the divorce papers in front of my husband and son. Is this what you wanted?
Wow, you made up your mind quickly. Giving up on us, huh? Feeling sorry for yourself now that we've dumped you?
I looked down at them and said, Given up? Dumped? No, I'm the one leaving you.
What are you talking about? Stop playing dumb, Jeff. She's just being bitter.
Enjoy your carefree life while you can. It won't last long. I grabbed the signed divorce papers and packed my things to leave. That night, I stayed in a cheap hotel, and the next day, I visited a lawyer's office I had in mind. Of course, to get back at my husband and son. A few weeks later, as expected, my husband called. Hello?
Darcy, what the hell is this?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I just got this certified mail.
If you received it, then just follow the instructions.
You've got to be kidding. Why am I being asked to pay compensation for the divorce?
Why? Because you cheated. Yes, Sam had been having an affair. I had suspicions when he started coming home smelling of perfume. I even suspected he introduced his mistress to our son. I had hired a detective to gather evidence and was prepared for a divorce.
You knew about her?
Of course, I found out by accident.
Why didn't you say anything? Now you're demanding compensation after the divorce.
Why? Because I thought of you as family. I was devastated when I found out about the affair. I even thought of divorcing you right away, but I endured it because we were family. Tears welled up as I spoke my truth. I went to see a lawyer, vowing that I would no longer have any regrets about my husband, and I would sever ties with my son. I had hoped he might apologize and admit his mistakes, but that hope was shattered with this call.
So you still have feelings for me? I'll forget about the divorce if you drop the compensation claim.
You're serious? After all the insults in the affair? Not even an apology?
Why should I apologize?
Excuse me?
It's your fault for getting old. I did nothing wrong. It's all on you for aging.
Fine, I'll see you soon with my lawyer. I hung up and headed to my former home with my lawyer. Upon arrival, they greeted me with smug smiles.
Long time no see. How does it feel to be kicked out by your loving husband and son? You've aged a bit since we last saw you. Can't believe you're my mom. Dad's girlfriend is way hotter.
Same old with you two.
What do you want? If it's about the compensation, we're not paying. Get out. Just seeing you annoys me.
All right then. Please proceed, lawyer. Prompted, my lawyer began to explain on my behalf.
All right, Sam. We're demanding $20,000 in compensation for the divorce due to your affair. I already told you, I'm not paying. Additionally, we're asking for $10,000 for the emotional distress Darcy suffered from your verbal abuse. That's a total of $30,000. Wait, $30,000?
My husband was visibly shaken by the amount. Sweating, he appealed to the lawyer.
Wait a minute, this is ridiculous. I never verbally abused her. We have evidence, you know. What? Darcy has been recording your conversations just in case.
I initially did it to avoid he said, she said arguments. I never thought it would come to this. Nodding in agreement, the lawyer continued.
You have a very smart wife. She's gathered so much evidence, even unintentionally. This can't be. Just so you know, all the evidence Darcy has is valid. We've backed it up, so trying to take it from her and erase it won't work. That's all from me. Darcy, shall we go?
As we were about to leave, my husband shouted.
Wait.
What?
Please, Darcy, I can't afford $30,000.
That's not my problem. You brought this on yourself, remember? You're the one who handed me the divorce papers.
But I never thought it would come to this.
I exploded in anger. What are you saying now? After all the times you insulted me and called me old, now you want to back out of the divorce? You're too convenient.
But that was just a joke.
I have no intention of getting back with you. I'll make sure you pay the compensation for the divorce. I feel so relieved to be divorcing you. Go to hell, jerk. My husband's face turned pale, and he was speechless. Seeing this, my son hesitantly approached me.
Mom, wait,
What?
Well, if Dad pays the compensation, he won't have any money left.
What's your point?
You'll still give me an allowance, right? Like the usual $500 a month?
I couldn't help but laugh at his audacity.
What's so funny?
Why would I give you an allowance?
But you're my mom, and I'm still a minor.
Oh, didn't you know?
What?
The law changed in April. Adulthood starts at 18 now. So, you know what that means?
That means...
You're 19, an adult. I have no obligation to support you. Get a job, you lazy bum.
Mom!
I'm not your mom anymore. Just like you abandoned me, I'm abandoning you. I won't help you no matter what. You and your low-life father can sink together.
Wait, Mom!
Ignoring my ex-son's cries, I left with my lawyer. Soon after our divorce was finalized, my ex-husband apparently went into debt to pay me the compensation. He quickly remarried his mistress, but it turned out she had borrowed thousands from loan sharks under his name. She's now missing, and he's hiding from the debt collectors. Instead, he was arrested for black money and is now living in hiding. As for my ex-son, he got a part-time job at a grocery store, but was fired quickly due to his laziness. He's now often seen spending nights in parks. It's ironic how similar they are, even though they're not blood-related. Some might say it's irresponsible to abandon one's child, but I don't regret my decision. I have feelings too. I'm not a robot. I refuse to dedicate my life to such people after enduring so much. From now on, I'll cherish myself and live a life I can be proud of.